Hello, 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 passionaire out there. Good to see you on Thursday. I'm excited today. Every week we just uh, have our passionaire come on board from all over the world, basically. Monday, we actually have people from Asia, Chinese speaking folks. Thursday, now it's in the North America with people from, here and West Coast, East Coast. I love it. So, Passionaire, I'm glad you are participating. So, if you can be here live with us, subscribe, and so you can really keep up with every week. You will see like how every person is created uniquely. So that's why we can really come out unapologetically and say, hey, be fearless as you. Okay. But at the same time, which I emphasize on that, because you are unique, that means you have a responsibility to live happily. And that's your right to live happily with the people or person right next to you. That's definitely different from you. So that's two things that we really want to emphasize. So today, I love to talk to you about one particular passion that's so intriguing, and to me is it belongs to the belief quadrant. Would you guys now be with us for a while? Believe, we call it blue. It doesn't mean it's a deep blue or like a blue color, blue moon. No, blue is just for us. It's a color for leadership. So believe is a quadrant. We call it producer. Believe is a quadrant that you want to make something happen. You have a voice that you want people to hear you. The belief is where you want to accomplish things independently. Believe is you want to start a company. You want to just let your voice heard, and you really cannot wait to go out and really to see what's going to happen. So belief is a very interesting quadrant. Like I live in that quadrant. I coach a lot of people in that quadrant, but there's one thing I want to share with you that which is not surprise anymore to me, but today's young people, especially under 30, the so-called millennial and Gen Z, a lot of them, their blue quadrant is kind of not no more blue. What I mean is that quadrant, the passion, they're just disappearing fast. It's vaporizing. It's like I look at around. It's like, how can I find, for example, like a powerful young man right now? Because I joke about this. Is like I'm not going to war with today's young people, especially young men, because when we are in the trench, everybody just go, okay, good, cool, like play video game for 10 minutes and like, all right, we have a mission. Yeah, everybody say, okay, and then are you prepared? Yes, I prepared for 4 years in college. Are you really willing to just make that commitment? Let's go and just put our life on line. Oh yeah, coach, let me go with you. And then when the home or when time comes, I say, let's go. Let's make decision. Let's get something done. Let's go to the enemy line. I bet I'm going to lose about 9 out of 10 young men because they were still in the trench and say, should I go? I'm not sure. They probably still like talk to each other, text each other. Did he really mean it? And he's like, oh, really? Let's play a video game for another 10 minutes to see if Coach K is still alive. Then we'll rescue him. We'll call 911. So I just like, who is going to be with me? Belief quadrant. It's like, so young men don't make commitment anymore. I'm like, whoa. And in my time, I'm always 29. So just so you know, but my time, young people usually are the other side of the spectrum where we have to pull them back. It's like a young lions trying to roar and just pretend to be bigger than themselves, try to go after girls and try to make a verbal commitment like, yeah, I will provide you something. So I'm like, wow. I mean, the era is upon us where people are quickly disappearing from belief quadrant. So a lot of people on the dream quadrant, like they talk about their dreams. I sit down with young people over a cup of tea, kombucha, well, some of the drinks. They start to talk about their dreams. There's no problem talking about their dream. But when time comes, well, they talk about the dream girl, they talk about the dream job, they talk about the dream career, they talk about the dream retirement, they talk about the dream car. But when time comes, then when they have to make that decision, the action, they're disappearing. If you are with me on this one, you can leave some notes. He's like, yeah, okay, Coach K, I know what you're talking about. And especially when you start talking to them, they will give you that very polite nod. They are well learned, well earned, but they just like, oh yeah, it's a good polite smile. So today I'm going to touch upon this subject because it's like, as a coach, I have data to back me up because I start coaching young people today. I was like, oh, where are these young lions? Simba, where are you? Are you in the valley somewhere with your friends on video game, on social media, on some kind of land? I don't know where you are. So I'm calling out all the young men, especially. Now, young women, you should really, really give Coach K some kind of, yeah, I like this. Because you know what? I'll talk about the power thing today. So let me just continue talking. By now you should know I have high power. I love to talk all my life. When I was younger, I talked too much. So in school, I always get punishment from the teacher, say, you talk too much. Would you go back to the classroom and just talk to the wall for 10 minutes? So I talk too much. So I wonder, when I was in elementary school, my teacher, which is a very gentle, very good woman teacher, she's an older lady. I really respect her, but I talk too much. So she was very gentle. She just say, Coach K, go home and tell your mom to prepare. I give you special permission to prepare a chair that can rotate 360 degrees, a chair. I will give you special permission for you to sit on a chair. I didn't know what she meant. So I went home and I told my mom, I said, Mom, I got a special permission from my teacher. She said, what? Can I bring a rotational chair so I can, so my mom said, stupid. Your teacher is trying to say, you actually need a 360-degree rotation on your chair. So you talk to your neighbor, you talk to your left, you talk to your right, you talk to your back. Okay, that was me when I was younger. So I keep talking, but now I keep talking every day. So I'm a high power guy, but power is more than talking. Power is about express yourself so that you want to really influence other people's decision. It's about communicating. It's about just convey a message. It's about like really not like a scholar try to talk like knowledge and deep stuff. Power is something you are able to just see the things as it is, and then you are able to express it. Okay, so that expression, that we can have a very versatile way of expressing yourself. So I'll talk about that today. So let me show two kinds of power. Are you ready? I'm going to unveil two kinds of power. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, we have two kinds of power. All right. And of course, one kind of power, if we can put it under the motivation science, we call passion, is called legit power. Now, it's not the power grab you see politicians and military commander. Yeah, they do got power, but it's more than that. It's not just manipulating or you have authority to tell people what to do. That's more, position, your title. But even you don't have a title, you don't have a position, you still can have that influence over people around you. And that's one of the things that I feel we misunderstand power, because we feel power, we all associate that with a lot of negativity. The reason is being people probably need to be or put in the power position. Oftentimes, it's easy to manipulate, sometimes abuse that power. For example, a parent, dad or mom, if they are high power, they really want you to have good life. But because they are in that power position as a parent and you live under the roof, you are younger, and they take that position from you, that you are not able to make decision, to make mistake. Even you make mistake, you are not able to express yourself. After a while, you just say, I don't want to be leader. I don't want to say something. I don't want to lead a group to do something. Like, let me just sit on the sideline. Every place I go, I'm just like, okay, I'm supporting, I'm watching, I'm observing, which is nothing wrong with it. I will go to the other side of the spectrum we call soft power. All right. I'm high power. I marry a soft power girl. That's my wife for 28 years. So I know firsthand how these two really come into like, it's like, I'll show you a very classic example. In this case, I'll take it from Bible. Now, you probably know this Prince of Egypt. If you watch the animation, that's part of that. But I want to get a conversation, a classic conversation between a high power and a soft power people. Okay, are you ready for that? So let me get that conversation going. I'm going to shrink myself first. Shrink down to very small, about this size. Still see me? Are you all right? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to just show you how these two, soft power and soft power and the power, they really are two opposing, like very interesting dynamic. And I see this on daily basis in marriage, in corporation, everywhere, even from you and your pet. Some of the pet is very soft power. So it's very interesting. So I love this. This is something I want to share that with you. Now, this one is a little bit from the Bible, the Prince of Egypt, but I hope you will appreciate this because it is about a belief quadrant. Ready? All right. So this is a conversation recorded in the Bible. I'm going to read a little bit. I think you will like this because this is just like, all right, this is usually a very high power people, which is right here. I will have it all these faces so you can see. Like the high power people oftentimes come in on my left hand side. Okay, this is between Moses and God. They have an encounter. God, in this case, is a high power position. Yeah. He's talking. He has a quadrant to believe. He wants Moses to believe in something, to take an action. But on the other hand, Moses on this side is a soft power person. He has been in the wilderness for 40 years. He left his, Egypt because he committed some crime, and he fled the nation and go into the wilderness for 40 years as a shepherd. Every day he just talked to sheep, goats and, rocks. So he's not talking for a long time. He's like, nah, no leader, no belief quadrant, no producer. Let me just minding on my own business. Okay. So this conversation is very classy. I want you to go there. And I want you to look at the emoji. Hopefully you appreciate that a lot. All right. So the first conversation, the high-powered people always come in with like, hey, do you have a boss like that? Like walk in the office like, let's go. Let's have something to go. Okay, so I'm the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. So the high-powered people want to come in, announce their coming, their name, like the soft-powered people right here. And at least Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. That's happened in a lot of schools and businesses. Like the high power boss come in and the soft power people just like, okay, let me just stuck to the back of the room. I'm sit at the back of the meeting table, put on the mask, something like that. All right. So and the second, I want you to see the contrast and hopefully in the hope to help you to understand this is what happened in a lot of conversation and relationship. Oh, I'm coming back. So the second part, and then high power people usually have a body language. So like animate, look at Coach K every day. It's like, yeah, like, ah. So the body language come out. So I will be with you. I will be with you. Ah. and this will be the sign to you. And this, it is I who sent you. Very confident who I am. Tell you my name, my job, my title, what I'm going to do. But when you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God in this mountain. I will tell you what to do. That's high power people, very clear to their intention, what they want to do. But look at Moses, the soft power people on this side. Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring Israel out of Egypt? That happened a lot. Soft people, it's always like, who am I? Who am I? And a lot of people ask that question for 50 years. That's a mid-age crisis. They still asking, who am I? Who am I? And so it's like you see that the eyebrow is like, oh, who am I? So you can see South Paul people usually have this kind of facial expression, like they look at you like deep thinking, like, who are you? Who am I? Who is he? So, and I'm not trying to mock you guys, but I love this because I work for both sides. Both sides could be leaders. That's what today's message for you. But we have to learn how to really deal with this, okay? Now, okay, let me go to the other side here. And then continue the conversation. Have you seen this kind of conversation? Like they are going on two different levels. And God continues to say, Lord, God of your father. And Moses is just like, just super suppose. See, this is in the South Power people. They always give a scenario like, it's not me. But my friend's friend have this question. Okay. Oh, and it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Another co-worker's wife has this question. When are you going to give us a raise? So yeah, I'm kidding. It won't come out like that. Suppose, so they have a lot of scenarios. They won't tell you. They just like interact in the hiding, lovely, like hypothetically, like, I go to Israelites and say to them, the God of your father. So they always repeat the high power people like, if I do what you say, if I really commit to the wedding, suppose I do that. So you see that, are they committing? You don't know. But maybe his uncle's son or his cousin, his nephew's committing, not him. He just supposed a guy. Okay, the guy, and they asked me, what is his name? Then what should I tell them? Okay, yeah, good job. So you see a lot of high power boss. You will appreciate what I say. You usually half of the people are South Power down there. You're like, I have the best project for you guys. Let's go. You are the pastor. You are the minister. You are the military leader. Let's have this. Let's win the war right now. And you see half of people sit there like, suppose we do this. They will sit there like, they are not against you. Please, high power leader, please believe in me. They are not trying to be bystander, but they just like, they have this hypothetical thing in their mind. They are not committing. For them to really commit, take a lot more. And God said, yeah, this is my name. This is my name. You don't have to learn. Here we go. And then Moses said, what? I'm going down there. What if they do not believe me or listen to me and say, the Lord did not appear to me? It's like, hey, I already told you, let's do this. And it will give you like a doubt. Like, really? You love me? What if your mom doesn't believe me? Like, what if your client doesn't believe in me? Can I really be a good graduate student in this college campus? What if my professor doesn't believe me? Like that's all come out. And the God really like loud, say to the Israel, the Lord God of your father Abraham has sent you. So this is the first part. And our conversation quickly turns south. I'll show you right in a minute. And that's where things will get very interesting from this point. All right, ready? And that's what happened. A lot of conflict start to stop. See, look at the face from the high power people. Who gave human being their mouths? Any husband and wife, you are in a fight like this, you know what I'm talking about. You have a mouth, say it. Why didn't you say it? Why didn't you speak up? Who makes them deaf or mute? Guys in the mall, like, who gave them sight or make them blind? Isn't it not I, the Lord? Now go, make action, commitment. I have to work with a lot of young couples, like who are in a relationship and I sometimes would play this role like, come on, make a commitment. Let's just do something. Just don't drag it along. All right. So and then you could see the soft power people just again, pardon your servant. I've never been eloquent, neither is the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I'm slow of speech and tongue. So it will have a false form of trying to be humble. I see this leader all over the place in relationship. And then you can see the high power people will end up like, then the Lord's anger burned against that fool. And that's where the conflict starts to come in. And then you can see even Moses, the soft power people, like, pardon your servant, please send on someone else. I may not be your best spouse. Please go and find another girl. You know, I heard that a lot of conversation like that. So I hope you are with me until now. So I hope I'm not lost you yet. So this is very, very crucial for us sometimes to really talk about power, because I feel this is not just one single passion, but this one is one of the area I feel today's young people that we need, especially young men today. There's a systematic thing come against them. You can see that, because otherwise I can give you the data, like older generation versus young. The older generation, like we have older coaches. I seldom find a very, very soft power people, very seldom. In their 40, 50, 60, they always have something. But today's young people systematically is soft power. It's like minus power. It's like, I don't want to be leader. I don't want to lead a group. I'm a supporter. I would do a very good career, professional job, but I don't want to speak. I don't want to lead, all that. So, so that's something I really feel I want to share with you now. So that one, we have a lot to say to it. So part of the PQ coaching is to come up with something like, how can we help on both sides to communicate in a couple, in a business, how we can help people with both sides be their own style of leader. So you can lead from both sides. But the most important is we have to find out, is your power too much? They need to manage your power. Like in my case, I always would manage my power. I learned that for 20 years. So how I can have the moment where I can have a 2.0 power, where right now I'm 2.0. I try to influence you. I'm hand waving, I'm confident. I say I'm Coach K. I say I'm 29, all that, right? But when I turn off the YouTube, when I'm talking to my son, talking to my wife, I won't be like this. That's called crazy, okay? I will be calm, I'll be neutral, I'll be able to, but if you are soft power, my question for you, is that real? Is that real? Or you have been in a system, could be your family, could be education, could be a life experience that your number is very towards soft power. But is that real? Is that really you? Or you do have authentic voice in you that you are willing to spend a couple of years to restore that, to develop it. And also, I've coached a dozen of soft power leaders. They lead, like female leader lead like 3,000 people in the company. She scored soft power. But she told me like, Coach K, you are right. I have learned big time from my career, day one, that I cannot go through my corporate career with soft power. I have to train my expression every time when I need to speak up. Every meeting, I have to force myself to speak something, to say something upfront, to tell people my opinion. Yes, tell young people they have to learn at beginning, and it will help big time on relationship. All right, so that's a power thing. What's your power number? Haha. This one to me, it's a very crucial number for the ladies out there, especially single women. Soft power guys are good to be boyfriends, but for them to make a commitment and to be that protector, provider, and a leader, they need a lot of growth. So unless you have patience to wait, sometimes you just have to like have a special training. No, I'm kidding. Don't train your man to be high power. It's not going to happen. Okay. So you say, then what? Coach K, my boyfriend is the soft power people. Oh, don't know. Wait. So it's okay. We have other way to help you out. All right. So wonderful. Now today, our passionaire coming on board. I already have his data in my hand and very unique passion profile. I love it. So before he come on, I will just please unmute yourself, maybe the video. So just say something so I am able to hear you. Hello.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Coach K, how are
Hey,
you?
how are you?
Doing
How
good.
should I pronounce your name? Is Zen
It's
Zhengde
真的
Zhengde.
Mandarin pronunciation.
Oh, hey, Zhengde. How's my Chinese? No, sorry guys. I'm native Chinese speakers. I'm just pretending. I'm joking. Zhengde. So how do you want to pronounce the English side? How your English friend call you? Zhengde.
Like all weird pronunciation.
Okay, give me a couple of versions. I love it. Like, give me something.
Like 真的 Zendi. I heard also.
真的 if I were you, I would go for ZD or something, or something like easier. That's why people call me Coach K. Otherwise, my Chinese name is Kong Lee. All right, so I always introduce that I'm Kong Lee, Chinese Kung Fu and Bruce Lee. They say, yeah, no, I remember your name. And then they will call me Mr. Lee. But my lesson is done. It's like, okay, forget about it. Call me Coach K. All right, easy. So, Zhengde, welcome on board. I'm glad to have you today. Your lesson song, I believe, is Sun, right?
Oh, it's actually just song. SONG song.
Song. What is it? So, are you Chinese, Korean, or?
I'm Chinese.
So, song is what? Is song really song?
Yeah.
Okay. Song Zhengde.
Yeah. Yes.
How's the Chinese? Song Zhengde.
Perfect.
I got you. I got you there. Okay, I got you there. All right. Welcome, Zhengde. And I'm going to call you Zhengde today. So everybody will remember you, like call you the right Chinese name, Zhengde. So where are you? Where are you? Is it San Diego?
Yeah, San Diego.
Must coming from Coach Ben and Andy.
Yes, Coach Ben Joyce.
UC San Diego.
Yeah, it's my school.
Your
junior.
school. I
UC
love
San Diego.
UC San Diego, folks. I've been there. I was interviewed for a faculty position many years ago. And I walk into the student center. I walk to the beach and I said, wow, this is a dream place. So I love it. All right. So Zhengde, what do you have in mind to talk about today?
Oh, I saw you are leading the conversation.
I can lead a conversation to see now. So Zhengde, this is, I love your passion. Zhengde, you have a soft power. Your power is absolutely soft. So soft power people will come on later. So this is typical like God and Moses. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. So I'm a high power people. Zhengde, I think you probably will get used to me, but I'm going to help you today to grow on your power. How about that? Because your soft power is most, how should I call your soft power number is really, really soft. Your power number is -2.
I know.
Okay. So which is don't look down on yourself. It's actually something I'm very excited about because let me do that. So you are super soft power. So you are a soft-spoken person. I love that. When start conversation, you want some other people lead the conversation, right? You feel more comfortable.
That's true.
That's true.
A lot of confidence.
Hey. All right, so going to be within 35 minutes. You're going to change, okay? Ready for that? Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I mean, your number, I know your number is definitely not that low on the power. I feel you have some other thing going, your vengeance in that blue quadrant, you have a lot more going on. You have a very legit vengeance, which is want to win. That's part of that producer quadrant, believe. If something is right or wrong, you believe it, you're going to make it happen. And you have another very strong one, which is status. That means brand name, that you want to really carry yourself so people can respect you. Prestige. So you'll go to UC San Diego, but not going to a college where you no name. You'll go for something with a good name. So you have something going in the blue quadrant, but your power number is so soft. I want to whisper to you right now, like when I talk to you. All right, no, I'm joking. I do this because I really think you have power in you, but and that means it's that there's something like you literally choose to not, almost like shy away from it, like from the leadership or from like speaking up. Why is that?
Why? I'm not sure. Like when I talk to people, like I got nervous, just feel like a bit uncomfortable if I lead conversation or whatever. So I prefer like in the soft power area. I just feel more comfortable, and I think that's the main reason, sort of.
So okay, now, but see, you are very different. Like usually soft power people won't even show up in this kind of setting. They won't show up. They will go on YouTube and watch, for about 3 years before they just show their face. But you see, you have that power. You make the decision to show up. So there's something in you. I'm trying to find that gap. I'm trying to figure out that gap because I think this soft power is introduced systematic in your life over years. There are a couple reasons. It could be it's some kind of ideology to tell you should be a very polite Asian guy, like you have kung fu, but you don't tell anybody, and then suddenly you come out and vengeance just punch people. But usually you are like kung fu master, like, or that could be ideology or belief system, or could be you have a very powerful parent, mom or dad, who speak for you all your life. Or you have a very powerful sibling who speak on behalf of everybody's sibling. I have no idea. Or there's maybe something, because I can't see that's you though. What do you think?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, like since I was a kid, I always like try to be like polite, and a lot of people, my relatives and others, just praise me for that, for being polite and quiet and not like mess around. So yeah, ever since I was a kid, I'm always like that. And yeah, my mom was kind of like high power. She's definitely high power. Like,
okay, it's not kind of
yeah.
high power. All right, so Zhengde, can you just say that my I have a very high power mom? Go ahead, just say that. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not. We are not disrespecting anybody, but I want you to say things as it is, not as I say. Like, suppose my mother is a high power lady. You have to say yes, she's high power. Can you say that just outright? It's okay.
yes, she's high power.
Mm-hmm. She speak for you, huh? She make
Uh,
decision for you. She
Sometimes.
talks all the time, like me. I like that smile. See, a lot of South people will have this very polite smile, but their head is like running, like, should I say it? Should I say it? Okay, so good. How about your dad? Is your dad more soft power? So usually in the relationship, like one high power, another probably soft power.
Yes, he's like me. He's more
Very
high
polite
power.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, but a little bit than me. I will definitely see that. But
Okay.
he's not as high as my mom. So yeah,
All
my
right.
mom's high power. My dad is the lowest power so
Okay.
far.
So now
Yeah.
you see that dynamic in the relationship. Nothing wrong with it. Every couple could have very different power position. It's about how we can live happily together. All right. So do you want to increase your power?
Yeah, I mean that's something new I would love to try.
All right.
Sounds interesting to me.
Something you want to try? Sounds interesting. All right. So and so I want to find out this because to me, for me to help you in 30 minutes, 40 minutes to increase your power, which is unthinkable, but I'm going to do it today. All right. You'll work out a different person, hopefully.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll shut the
now,
door really quick. My dog is barking. I shut the door.
okay. Yeah. The dog must be a high powered dog. So the dog is barking. I love it. See, I think Zhengde is going to have fun today. All right. So see, a lot of times a soft power person will have a high powered dog. I'm serious. Because if you don't say something, a dog to bark and make a noise for you. All right. That's a very interesting dynamic. I'm joking. Your dog is a fine dog. Okay. So all right. So Zhengde now. So I'm going to fast forward to your career down the road, to a relationship. Imagine you have a career. Imagine you work in a company, in a research, whatever. Are you a researcher like Ben?
Not really.
So are
just
you are just college students?
Yeah, just college student.
Okay. So were you born in US or you born in China or
In
Taiwan? In China.
China.
So when did you come here?
Just like 2019.
Oh, wow.
College.
Right through the pandemic. Your English is very good. I'm
Thanks.
impressed. Seriously. So how did you learn English in China? Like your English is very fluent.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I went to international school and I do like work hard on my
Speaking.
speaking, also like reading and stuff.
Okay. Very cool. Uh now, so are you undergraduate or a graduate school?
Undergraduate.
Undergraduate. So this is like senior year?
I just finished my junior year, so I'm about
Junior
to become a senior.
So you are like 19.
Oh, I'm 21.
21. Good. Yeah, you're young. I'm 29. So no, I'm kidding. 21. So you know what? In the 20s, early 20s is where young men start to develop intentionally their leadership or the blue quadrant or the power thing. Unfortunately, especially Asian, like China, the school doesn't teach leadership. Okay. It's more focused on professional training, skill, technique. And so the leadership is something that if you want to learn, you probably learn from your mom. But as a boy, you may think like, nah, I don't want to be like my mom, right? I don't know. So you get stuck because you don't have a role model to really practice. But your number is -2, be honest. So the global database, which we benchmark against, is Europe, North America, and Asia. And you score the most, I wouldn't say lowest, but your soft power is genuine. It's really there. So I would like to see a little bit of bounce back from that. Okay. So tell me about, do you ever been in a leadership type of scenario? Like position, could be a summer camp, could be a class role. Have you ever been in a leadership position?
So in like last year, I tutored like a math class on campus because I'm the teacher. I'm probably in the like power position.
Good. So what did you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I mean, that was a fun time. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
chill. Like, yeah,
You like it.
it was fun. Yeah, definitely.
And you talk all the time, right?
I have to.
So see, come on, folks. There's no way Zhengde is -2 power. There's no way. Come on. Come on. You got to bounce back. You got to like consciously start to position yourself in terms of your power. Power means express yourself. Power means speak up. Power means even your posture, even your facial expression going to change because it's not confidence. It's more than confidence. It's like how you imagine yourself, how you position yourself. So I think it's very, very crucial. All right. So this is what usually train. Okay. So are you ready to train with me a little bit? Ready?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. What's your first impression of Coach K? Go ahead.
Very, how do I say it?
Oh, no, stop. You cannot, how can I say? I want you to ignore all this, like, suppose, like, I don't, like, you just, like, the first impression out of your mind, even you could have offended me. Say it. No, you won't offend me. Don't worry. I have armor on me. Right? Just what's your first impression about me? Go ahead. I don't need compliment. Just say exactly how you feel. Go.
Animated and really high spirit.
Like it. See, love it. So if the conversation with you, we can eliminate this, like, let me think, suppose. If we can eliminate that, and you can just say right away what you think, that's a practice you need. But you hesitate because you are afraid you'll offend people, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Number two, you are afraid because you were told, being polite, that you should just be quiet, right?
Yes.
You were afraid to say it because you, like, I would say this, like, you are afraid when you say something, I don't agree with me. So you are worried about the possible confrontation, disagreement.
That's true.
That's another passion. I'll get that one out. If you're going to manage this, you will have a tremendous success of, okay, now, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No. See, I like it right away. Don't say.
That's a fact.
Suppose I have one. I'm kidding. So you don't have a girlfriend. Okay, now, let's assume you run into a girl, like, not run into, like, if a girl you really appreciate, like, you want to ask a girl out for a date. What are you going to say?
I really don't know. I
See,
never
here we
had
go.
the experience.
You don't have experience.
No.
Now let's practice it. Okay, say I'm that girl. Well, I can't change my so treat me like that girl. All right. So you already, like, okay. So you want to ask me out. Say I'm the girl who is working at the coffee shop. So I'm working on coffee. Right. So you want to ask me out. What are you going to say? Go ahead. I'm working, washing dishes. Go ahead.
Are you available tonight? Wanna go out, grab food or something?
Man, I have to teach you something. There's no way. That's a good start. Love it. Okay. All right, but you know, I can. The girl usually say, "Excuse me." No, seriously, because excuse me. Can you say it again? Because I can't hear you. All right, so that's pretty good. I like your so I'm saying, like, okay, let's practice one more time. This time I want you to no, I'm teaching people to pick up line. That's not good. I don't do that. But I like your spirit. I like it. But nobody going to just, like, the first question is like, what food? What you know? So can you be a little bit yourself? It's like, you know, coming in and say something about something, like, it's not going to touch directly what you want to do, but you're coming in to express, like, hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to see you. Something like that. Okay. Instead of, like, force people to make decision the first day. I'm high power. I don't do that because I know it's not going to cut it. Okay. So I want you to be personal. I want you to manage one passion, which is called acceptance. I'll pull that one out. So let me pull that one out. So let me explain that. That means you're afraid to be rejected. You're afraid to be rejected. Let me get that one out. Boo, 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 boo. Let's practice this today. And then we can get to the real business. Okay, let's practice that. You got a free practice from the master coach. All right. So this acceptance, you are pretty high. I think when you were a boy, probably higher. That means you want to be accepted by everybody. It's like you don't want to annoy anybody. Like everybody look at you like, oh, it's a polite Asian guy coming along. Yeah. I don't want you to be like that. 正德, okay? I'm used to fluent Chinese. 正德, 宋正德. Please don't be a polite Asian boy because you are not. All right. So now let me train that one more time. So if you come up to somebody, even like interview, I'll get to the interview scenario in the point. Like you want people to accept you, but when you come out to manage your soft power, you should first manage your acceptance. It's like you need that confidence about who you are. Even though you got rejected, you are still Song Zhengde. You're not going to disappear one day. You're not going to lose 3 pounds or age 3 pounds if people reject you, accept you, right? But it's good you are out there, be you, express your opinion, try to be there. So I want you to have that, like, it's almost like English is like, it's not like I got to do this. Oh, I'm forced to interview. I'm forced to ask a girl out. I'm here. It's just turning into like, I get to do this. I'll try. I get to do this. I'll see how, so almost as a manager acceptance. So that means regardless what that girl going to say, you are going to just make connection and bring a impression, not to impress her, but to make a connection with that person you are talking to. So minimally, they will have an impression about you. Does that make sense? Regardless the impression is good or bad. Okay? Because that girl probably already have 10 people ask about, how about food tonight? So you won't leave an impression about you because she already have 10 guys ask the same, maybe 10 Asian boy ask the same question. I have no idea. Everybody look the same. Ask like, can I have food with you tonight? So you won't leave an impression. So you got to be you, okay? So are you ready? So prepare to, I know. So UC San Diego have a student center. I still remember the Korea student center, right? Pretend I'm working there as a girl. Like you are like, I want to ask her out. All right, let me try one more time. So I'm working in a coffee shop. Go ahead.
Hey, hello. How are you today?
Oh yeah, how are you? You need a coffee?
Recommendations from the menu. But what coffee you like the best?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm nervous.
That's a lot of the first time. It's like just frozen. It's like, okay, I love it. No, it's good. Then you leave an impression minimally. Okay, that's good. See, I'm thinking I'm doing this is really just to put you in scenario. Okay, now change scenario. I'm an interviewer. You come for a job. What's your major?
Math.
Oh my, I can't interview a math major student. Okay, say I'm a Wall Street investment banker. So you come to interview for a data analyst job. Okay. So I'm here. Hey Zhengde, how are you? Tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm a senior in UCSD. I major in data science, and I heard the reputation of your company, and here I am really excited for the interview.
Pretty good. I think you prepare a little bit on this one. All right. So, but you don't leave an impression with me because I probably have 200 resume, all math major, study the same GPA. So if you say that I don't have any impression, so there's something called the elevator speech. That means you run into Bill Gates. Sorry, I don't like Bill Gates today. So another person, say run into a very important person, say Steph Curry. That's my NBA star. Steph. So you have elevator from floor 1 to floor 22. So you have about 3 minutes with this guy. What are you going to say?
You run into Steph Curry?
Yeah. Say, I don't know you like Steph Curry. I love Steph Curry. I would not say to Steph Curry, Steph, I graduated from Princeton. I have this degree. I do this. I want to leave an impression that he knows who I am. What I'm going to say?
I love basketball as well. I'm a big fan of yours. like your 3-point shootings. I practice three as well. Mid-quarter threes. It's one of what I'm good at.
See, you see that? You see now, see the power coming out. You see that? You love this. You love basketball, do you? Or you are NBA fan?
I do.
See,
Yeah.
me too. So you when you talk about something you are truly passionate about, that power increased right away. You see that? That's where that's missing from your life so far. So somehow throughout your past 19, 21 years, I think you are, as a kid, I think you are a passionate young boy, but I believe there is a systematic thing like kind of corner you, which you score very high on the do quadrant. So you are professionally trained. You are a mathematician. I got you. But I really think who said mathematician had to be soft power? I never say that. I think can be a mathematician and to be also sufficient power to at least talk to a girl that you want to date. Talk to your NBA star. So like, yeah, this young man is interesting. I love that. I want you to speak up more. Zhengde, I'm serious about this, man. Yeah. Not to be a leader yet, but just so you can express your own feeling right on that moment. Yeah. So by managing your acceptance. So I think your acceptance is high. Your number, let me take a look. Yeah, your number is high, 0.68. But that number really make you a very good friend when you are comfortable in a small group, one-on-one. You are a good listener, I bet. You know how people feel. You are considerate and thoughtful. Yeah. But that's usually, for example, in a boy-girlfriend situation, if you don't pass the first high-power situation, you will never get there, okay? so you'll never have a chance to show your sensitivity side, okay? It's just like, okay. So no, I'm half jokingly, but I see great potential in you. So that's why I'm thinking like, because I look at you, you have very strong producer quadrant. You'll be shocked how much you have. That's really, so that's why you are a mathematician. That's why I'm not surprised, because you have high vengeance. Let me get your passion out in that quadrant. You have very high vengeance. That's why I have Chinese here. That's the quadrant of high vengeance, which your number is 1.30. That's why you like basketball. You want to enjoy that win or lose stuff, like winning tonight, losing tonight. You will put it on the game. You love that. And also a lot of mathematicians, high vengeance. That means right or wrong, number must be exact. That's who you are, all right? And you are pretty high on status. So your producer quadrant is so powerful. I'm like, whoa. But and then you have a -2 power. I'm like, see, that make that quadrant very, very tough for you. You know why? Because you have so much going on, want to be in the belief quadrant, the leader's quadrant, but you don't have a voice. And that's very hard. Sometimes we'll frustrate you. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
A lot of times frustrate you, right? You like, it's like and after, and then everybody already leave the class or leave that occasion. It's like, oh, now what should I say? You may come out burp about something 3 weeks after what took place 3 weeks ago. Like, I should have say something like 3 weeks. You keep saying, I should have said something. Did that happen?
It happens a lot.
A lot, huh? All right. So I want you to give you this a little bit. Just give a very high level of the stuff you have. And you are a math major, but you score something very, very interesting on the producer quadrant. So I just wonder, is math is your passion? Is it?
Not. No.
See, here we go. No, period. Go home. So math is not your passion, right?
No,
I can tell.
I like math.
I know. Come on. So what do you like?
I don't know.
Coach Joyce said, we would love your honesty. Thank you being with me honest. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully your mom is not watching. Your mom's like, falling off the sky. It's like, I saw my son love math. He's so good at it. A lot of parents think when the kid's good at something, the kid must love it. No, wrong, wrong, wrong. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, stop. All right. When you are capable, your ability really surpass other people around you. That's called competition. That's called you survive. You are better. You compare to other people. But I want to introduce a concept of excel. Excel in something doesn't mean you compare to some other people. Excel means you know who you are. You know uniqueness, your weaknesses, strengths. You continuously develop toward a goal to really have that excellence in what you do on daily basis until you hit somewhere that you want to be. That daily practicing of excellence is very, very crucial. I bet if math become your career, you will be just a survivor, 真的. I don't think math is the same. Math is a tool. Math is a training to get you where you are. But you want to use math for something. So what is that something? What are you passionate about, 真的?
Yeah, my passion. That's hard to answer. Like I only know what I don't like, but I don't know.
All right, tell me
like.
what you don't like. Let's start from there. See, South Power people is interesting. South Power people always come tell you what they don't like. Okay, but that's already good enough. That's already very good. Most of the South Power people, they don't even say, they smile like, all right, Coach K, please lead me. Go ahead, tell me what you don't like.
I hate programming. That's
you hate programming.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's traumatized.
You are traumatized by programming. So I heard that somebody want to do programming so hard. I heard the voice. Who is that person? You?
Not me.
Yeah, okay. But you hate programming. All right. What else you hate?
I hate math.
You hate math. And you are a math major, right? Oh, America, China, Taiwan. What's going on, folks? I mean, how we have people like hate their major, but they are in that major. Is that what we call a punishment? No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. So you hate math, but you are in the math department. Okay, what else you hate? Tell me that you don't like. Come on. This is by the rule of elimination. So, okay.
Yeah, I hate literature classes. I mean, I like reading, but I don't like literature classes. I thought I would love literature classes because I read a lot, but it's not the case.
Okay. What else? Tell me, because you
know. I hate economics.
You hate economics?
I basically hate all the classes I'm taking.
You hate what? Say it again.
All the classes I'm taking and all the classes I've taken before. So.
And you survived this through pandemic? You're a tough guy. I don't know how you survived there. You're pretty tough. I like it. I like you now. I really like you. Yeah. People already gave up. You don't give up. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, it's just my job.
It's your job.
I have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always what I tell my parents.
I like you. I really like you. I think, oh gosh. Okay. So you are in the Rome major and you take courses. It's no one you seem to like. No. Anything you kind of at least give you a little bit of hope, like the classes you have been working with in the past, you took anyone?
Or no.
Nothing?
I don't like that. Nothing.
Zip.
Yeah, none of them.
You still get all homework done? You still pass the test? You still get decent enough GPA? Is that what you are doing, or you just are you giving up?
My GPA is pretty decent. Yeah.
What's going on here? So GPA is still very decent. Oh wow. Okay, go ahead. And what else?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Who told you that you had to do math, Zhengde?
This class is relatively not that torturous to me. Like programming is definitely no. Yeah, and economics, not really. Math is comparably less disgusting.
Oh, now you when you say this, you know how many Americans will like really hate you now. because they most suffer from math mostly. You say, oh, it's relatively easy for me. Yeah, a lot of people start to hate you right now, Zhengde, all right? So I'm kidding, you know. All right, so just out of nowhere, you end up in UC San Diego. Out of nowhere, math become your major because compared to other subjects, at least you hate it less, right? You hate it less. You can
Yes.
do it relatively easy. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. You know, I mean, you have a high vengeance, which that's why math is easier for you. That's why. I explained that. But the vengeance could do other things than math. Vengeance sometimes can do competition. Vengeance is business, making money, win or loss. Vengeance sometimes do law, policy making to make things right. Vengeance could do CPA, really go out and make sure everybody's accounting book is correct. So vengeance can do a lot of things. You are high. That's almost your highest one. And you are very practical. That's why, you know, economics is too abstract and theoretical. You are very practical, super practical, and you have high saving. So let me ask you, do you like money?
Yes. Everybody likes
Here we
money.
go. Now the passion is coming now. All right, now we have something to talk. Wonderful. All right. Let me get something off this. You have a very high saving. Let me get everything off. Saving, where are you? Can't find you. Well, so I think that you'll have a high saving. I couldn't find it. Sorry. Where are you, saving? Here we go. Saving. All right. Your number is high. Okay. Your number out of two highest, your number is 1.03. So it doesn't mean you love money. It could be 3T, time, treasure, money, time, or talent. But the 3Ts, which one ring a bell? Like save time, save money, save talent. I mean, have best use of your talent. Which one?
Save money.
Okay, here we go. So you want to make money, right?
Yeah.
Period. Done. Today's coaching session is finished. All right. So math doesn't give you a pass to make money right away. That's how you feel.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Wow. All right. So we kind of do a very general evaluation where you could be, but so I would now ask you to practice your power with me today so I can be more effective helping you.
Okay.
What is your question? Please formulate a question today for me. I don't want to lead you because for part of the training. So after 30, 40 minutes, you come out a little bit higher power. Can you formulate a question you want to ask me? You know, like what do you want to ask? Go ahead. Think about it.
Yeah. How can you make me as powerful as you?
You want to make me as powerful as I am?
Is it possible?
Whoa, you have to move to Princeton, close to me. Yes. No, I'm kidding.
It's hard.
No, it's hard. I think you have that. You want to be not like me, but you want to have more power, right? Because with your power number right now, you think a lot, but you will never make an action, a commitment to change. That's why I worry about you. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
You will flow with whatever coming at you. But within you, you are frustrated because you don't feel you want to win. You want to have enough saving. And but you flow with what's coming at you. That's where that power need to come in. Can I make you as powerful as I am? My answer is I can. But I'm giving you a goal to work with right now from -2 power. So let's start with math as your major. So you are a junior today?
Just rising senior.
rising senior.
Yeah.
So you make the career decision very soon. Wow. Okay. So what do you want to do after graduation? You want to stay in US? You want to go back to China? Where do you want to go? First of all, where do you want to go?
Stay in the US would be a better option if I can find a job.
Okay. But okay. So what kind of
Where to
job?
find a job.
Making money?
I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
It's-
You are not alone. Yeah. Are you okay to do type of accounting job?
I'm not good with doing anything, honestly.
You are not good at what?
No, I'm okay with doing anything.
No, you can't, no. That's South Park.
No?
No.
Okay. I
In your life, you can't say that anymore. Can you promise you want to be like me? I would never say that as a high power guy. I would never say I can do no. No. So never say like anything. No, not anything, because when you say that and you start to take on anything after 6 months, you got frustrated. You feel so much inner conflict. It's not healthy. 真的, it's not healthy. Okay. So when you graduate, do you want to find a decent job? Right? Hey,
yeah.
are you okay to handle details? Let me look at your order number. Yeah, neutral. You are not detailed, but yeah, practical. Okay. Independent, high saving, high vengeance. So your math is good, right?
I'm only good at taking. That's it. I mean,
Taking exam, you are good at that. Okay.
yeah. Other than that, no, my math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could quickly point out a couple potential combination for you, but I don't want to do that right away because I just feel whatever I throw at you, you will just, oh, Coach K said this, I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to force you to make some decision. Are you ready? Power decision. All right.
Okay.
Ready. All right.
Yep.
Between US and China, you have to make a call.
US.
Done. Love it. West Coast or East Coast? Or it doesn't matter. It's okay. You just let me know.
West Coast.
Gotcha. Very good. See, that's easy. What are you okay with? No, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Are you willing to spend 5 or 6 years in one job? Hopefully you can gain a foundation in this nation, also establish professional training, expertise, and all that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. But you hate coding, so forget about programming. Gone. Okay. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Okay.
So I think I would recommend to be a CPA.
What is that?
Accountant.
哦
会计.
Oh, okay.
Number one, accountant doesn't have to speak up a lot. Sorry, it's perfect for South Power people to be. Okay. Number two, accountant could work remote, so you can stay in West Coast. Some of them could give you a remote job. It doesn't pay a lot, entry level, but you must be detailed. So your order number is not that high. So are you okay to go into detail, line by line, tax number, and do all this double check to make sure things are right? Are you okay to do that?
Of course, yeah. I like doing those.
If you can handle math, you can handle anything. Yeah. So I think if you ask me about career, your profile, I see a lot of on the, and then you handle other people's money. It's not your money yet. Remember that, okay? Other people's money. But at least you are handling money, okay? And so I think, and that's a career path you should look into.
Wow. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
definitely consider that.
Would you consider CPA?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That will actually will take 2 or 3 certification that you have to prepare from now if you want to do it. And you might have to look at UCAD if you're able to from math do a little bit of. I'm not sure about your West Coast system, but there's certain online courses you can take. There's certain certification you have to take. There are many level of CPA. You should take the first one or first 2 level. So you have high engines, your high saving, your soft power. This could be your star, especially if the math background. I think that would be a good possibility for you for now. Okay, makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So, but don't make sense on the YouTube. You have to go back and start looking online, talking to people. Do you have somebody you can talk to in UC San Diego?
Uh, I think we have like classes about accounting. I can ask the professor maybe.
Ask the counselor, ask the professor. See, if you want to become a CPA in the West Coast, what would be the possible track? Can you minor in that? Then you probably have to make a decision, commit to stay six more months or another year to get a degree or something lining up to that. Or you could have online courses you can take. And so you have to figure out the track on your own. Is that okay? That's a high power move. High power people like me, I would dig out stuff. I'm going to make decision like start tonight. Okay, like tonight. Don't wait. Don't think. Don't say, suppose I become a CPA. Don't just go out, ask, and start doing things. Okay. To me, so but stick with math before anything happens. You have to figure out a track. So right now in US, coding job is the hottest one. But since you hate it, don't go. Accounting is rank up there. A lot of people switch their job to accounting because you could work remotely and stop. And but a lot of people fail because they are not good at it. But I think you have a chance by your profile. All right, question for me.
Another question for you.
Yeah, another question.
Uh, I don't know. Everything seemed pretty clear to me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me get rid of this like little funky Coach K on my side. I think I'm gonna go back to the soft power thing. All right, so no, I mean you got a lot of things going on for you. I really think in a way, you have a. Let me see. Let me put it this way. Hold down. Let me go to the soft power thing out again. So let's go back to the soft power stuff. Okay. You talked to Ben, right? Is Ben how did you and Ben run into each other?
So Ben lived in Julian. It's a mountain in San Diego for like a year.
Yes.
And then I went to Julian for like vacations, and the host just introduced Ben to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Zhengde, I think I like it. So do you like outdoor stuff?
Yes, I like hiking, like hiking.
Hiking.
Yeah.
Do you do any exercise?
I do. I work out. I sometimes play basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, and hiking.
Hiking. Okay, cool. Um, I think the most encouraging statement you make today is, Coach K, can you make me like you? I like that. Uh, so I hope I have a magic wand, like I have a magic wand, like dun 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 ding, high power, ding. I wish I have that. Okay, I don't. I can't. But you got great potential, 真的, because it's like Moses. If you know the story, is in a foreign land. He left his childhood, environment. Different language, I bet. It's really far from Egypt. and different tribe, different culture. So you are going through that, but I can see even and then throw on top of that pandemic, and you are still hanging in there. But I I think you shouldn't be defined by what you do. Your major is not your career. Those things will come. But I really feel right now you need to really find your voice and do it. And let me look at your social. Your social, oh, your social is -2 like me. So you don't social at all. You're like me, antisocial. You should have a t-shirt, an antisocial club or something. Do you socialize at all? No, my number is your number. So I'm asking myself too. So don't worry about it. Are you socializing at all? Do you have friends?
Just like a couple of friends. That's it.
Good. Couple of friends like here.
Well, 5 or 10, maybe. Yeah.
Can I challenge you? That's a power challenge.
Okay.
I challenge myself too. Before you graduate, you have to make it double.
So, like double my number of friends. Well,
Gym, classes, strike a conversation. I love your smile. Talk. I have no idea. Coffee. I don't know how you do. I have to force myself continue to make friends. I'm a business guy too, so I need business connection. So it's become, but then yes, I'm -2 social. I feel pretty comfortable. My wife is -2 social. My son is -2. So my family is 3 together. Trinity, 3 in 1, 1 in 3. We are happy. But no, I'm kidding. I still have to come out to so I'm challenging you right now. It's a power decision. It's not social decision. It's like, Zhengde, before you graduate from UC San Diego, can you make 10 more friends? Say you have 5 now, make 5 more. If you have 10 now, make 10 more. Is that possible?
I think so. Yeah. As long as I start to talk to people in my class and lectures, I probably can make friends.
Yeah. Okay. So does the anti-social club meet once per year? Thank you, Coach Henry. Yeah, no, I want you to, before you graduate, because I have to break this news to you. Job security today is not about, yes, your professional is very important, your confidence, but college is where you make friends with less string attached. Okay. So just since you are in US, just try to break out that comfort zone, making friends with all kind of people. Just double that. You have a year to do it. I think you can, try that every month, every week, talk to someone and go to like some kind of gathering. Are you part of any club?
So I'm a Christian, so I have church friends.
Please double your Christian friends, even better. Okay. Yeah, that's easier to do. That's what church is for. Not girlfriend. Don't go there yet. Okay. But friends. Okay. All right. So another coach just remind us you have a 2.0 beauty number. You have very high beauty, 1.10. Wow. Beauty. So you love beautiful stuff, huh? Scenery.
Yeah, like that's why I like hiking. It's really pretty out there.
Yeah. So Zhengde, I have a strong feeling when you were a boy, you probably more art. You love beautiful stuff. You're probably sensitive, artistic. You want to express a lot on the beauty side. Were you like that as a boy?
Yeah, definitely.
So what did you do? Like painting, music? What is it like? Or you just enjoy the beautiful stuff around you?
Yeah, when I was a boy, I was like crazy for like movies.
Whoa, wow. What kind of movie? Now we are talking.
Yeah, all sorts of movies. I used to like those really classical movies. I mean, all the
Classical
Oscar
music.
winners.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I just like some action movies and fighting and gunshots. That's it. But I used to like watch all sorts of movies.
Got you. All right. Uh, so yeah, so I think you can use beauty
Yep.
and improve your social to help your soft power a little bit. Okay, and make a goal tonight. CPA is just a suggestion. You have many possibilities, but that I'm just trying to test on your power. Make it start to search for it, start to think, connect to people. So I I I want to encourage you because in 45 minutes, I already feel you talk louder. Your posture is more comfortable. And I appreciate your courage to come online and do this. So you are definitely not the typical soft power people. Soft people will never show up on occasion like this. Okay. So I want you to change the way you think about yourself. Okay. Um, and so the beauty, I want to do on the beauty, but I don't know, it will take forever, but think about one thing can help you get back to that movie, because your life need to spice up a little bit. Means like when you talk about basketball, Steph Curry, like when you talk about hiking, I see a little bit spark. When I hear the workout, I hear a little bit spark. Anything along the line of beauty can spark something in you.
Scenic drive.
Scenic drive.
Yeah.
Oh, it will take more than that. 真的, it will take more than that. I think a movie club, a book club, talk to about stuff. You have to be intentional. I want to be combined social and art with church stuff too. It's a movie club. You watch movie, discuss it, practice your talking, make friends. Go for something. It's a movie festival somewhere you want to attend. I have no idea. You got to come up something. You cannot have excuse. I'm too busy. No, you hate everything, every class you go. So you are not too busy. All right. Just keep your GPA enough. Okay. But you need spark in your life. So I want to spark from all this. I have no idea, but all right. So just before I'll let you go. Before this, I want to summarize now. Very, very pretend to be Coach K just for like 30 seconds. Okay. Tell me what your senior year going to look like. You are 21, and the senior year, what are you going to be like? Okay, just say that out loud. Go ahead.
Definitely talk to people in my class. Also talk to professor more often, and just use like resources like professors to know about like my career, like relate to math also. Yeah, about the accounting scene, definitely try one class of accounting to see if I like it or if I hate it or not. Yeah. What else? I'm not sure. I think that's.
I'm not sure going here. Okay, like stop power. I'm trying to give you the power meter. Okay, I like that.
Oh yeah,
the power is up. So you have to just say it before you even can commit to anything. Let's say it right now. Like, do you want to improve on the social and beauty? Go ahead. Ready? I'm going to give you the power meter.
Yeah, social definitely. And if I can, not say if.
That's good. That's good. And all that. Just don't say if. I don't want if in your life. Just say like, just don't do suppose. No, go ahead. Right, go ahead.
Find a girlfriend so that my mom would stop like asking me for it. Never find a girlfriend. Just yeah, so my mom can stop.
The power is up. Come on, guys. You witness the power is up. He wants to find a girlfriend before he graduate. Woohoo! Ah, that's why you say, are you sure? Like Coach K, I'd rather trade one girlfriend for 10 other friends. I got you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. So how that take care of the beauty too. So you have to talk about you actually want to find a beautiful girlfriend. Just say that.
I want to find a beautiful girlfriend. Yes. Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Congratulations! I love that power. But don't tell people I want to find a girlfriend.
Of course
No,
not.
everybody already know on YouTube, so too late. All right.
Oh.
So no, don't worry, we don't have that many audience. So be you. I love it. This is where you should be. This kind of mode. Almost. No, not almost. Daily basis. Because you don't need people to approve your thinking. I want you to think this way. I get to do this in my senior year in UC at San Diego, in such a beautiful campus. I want to go to the student center, find a girl who works in coffee shop, and I'm going to just make sure she's beautiful, and I'm to overcome my antisocial myself. I'm going to go up to there to say, can we have food later tonight together? No, don't go there. I love that smile. I like it. I think your power is increased tonight. This is out of my expectation. I'm like, what girlfriend? Boom. Yes, you don't have to accomplish that goal, but at least your mind is set that you are able to drive yourself to do something. Does that make sense, Zhengde?
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, so very good. So, and now I know you're a Christian, so that's why you probably enjoy that Moses and God conversation. Okay, so God is not mad at you, Zhengde, number one. Okay, and number two, Moses became the most powerful leader ever in the world history. Even today's law, Western law, depending on where you see it, is modeled after the law he was, articulating. And he has been leading how many millions of Israel people to form a nation. And he came from the total soft power spot, your spot. So I want you to have that in you. It will take 5 to 7 years to grow power. Please, subscribe, and you can talk to Ben. You can really get onto our, we call it Passionate Plus. We have our own private social network. So I'm very anti-social. So I cannot use Instagram. I can't use Facebook. I can't use TikTok. That'll kill me. So we own our own social network. So if you're passionate, please sign up, okay, to be there. So we can have news, we have community, we can talk stuff. So Zhengde, now I'm watching you as a high power person. Every year I want to see power grow. All right. Yeah. And I want to see the senior year. Instead of just getting a career, I want to focus on your power, that making decision to make something happen. If you try it, you can wake up every day. I get to do this senior year. Instead of, I got to do this to finish the course, to get a GPA, to get a job. Turn that around. That's a soft power thinking. High power people always think, I get to do this tonight. I want to change that concept. All right. Any feedback question for me before I'll let you go? Wow. I love this. Your power definitely increased tonight. I have no doubt, like my power means like, oh. Okay. Any question, any feedback for me?
Also, feedback is your description of me is really accurate. Every day I wake up is something I have to do. Like I have to go to the gym. I have to take the class, watch recordings. Everything is like I have to, But yeah, I never tried. Like I got to do this. I never actually
not got to do. You should say I get to do. It's not the past tense. It's like it's a new day. I get to be on this beautiful campus to chase after a beautiful girl. I get to do this at high power. All right, you have to talk to yourself like that every day, every single day. Now you're a Christian. That's very, very, very. It's not positive thinking only. This one is out of grace. Grace is never action. It's not your past action to decide or determine who you are. that you are coming from inside out. So live out your grace. You have grace of God in you, but we got a job to do is to live out that grace. So we have to say, I get to do this out of the grace in me. When you start have the lifestyle like this, that's where the confidence, we call it supernatural confidence, will come out from you, because you get to choose. You are not reacting to your environment. You are acting upon something. That's so powerful. You are not human doing only. You are the human being. Be who you are in Christ and then live out that grace. But you got to have power to live it out.
I see.
Okay? So I want you to practice all that. Very, very crucial. I'm watching you through Ben. Folks, I'm collecting all the soft power men in this world. We should have a soft power man club. How about that? And then we collectively see how our power go up. And that will be an index. Maybe trade on the Wall Street called soft power index. And maybe that will be a money-making thing, blockchain to trade soft power for high power. I love that. Zhengde, I appreciate you. I thank you for coming down. Really bold move. So that's what I see. You must have higher power. So you have to trust my instinct. Your future wife will thank me for this. That's how I feel. All right. All right. Thank you. All the passionate. This is wonderful example how a young man come out, overcome all this. Hopefully to be like Mike. Okay. To be like Coach K. Don't do that to me. Okay. To be like me, you have to pay a lot of prices. All right. So no, I'm kidding. That means I suffer a lot. So, but I'd rather you have higher power. You come to like, Coach, my power is too much. I'd rather you have that. Okay. So God bless you, Zhengde. All right. Have a wonderful senior year on the beautiful UCSD campus. Enjoy that. All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I'll let you just move. All right, so folks, I really appreciate this. I don't know. I get to do this for the past 10. How many years I get to do this? I love this. I cannot wait for young people to know, like, you know, in a way, we are. Hey, I have this power meter. I was joking, but I was doing this, but you can see Zhengde when he starts saying things to the end, the power really go to the to this side. Do you see that? If you are a parent, especially raising up boys in your family, if you are a tiger mom or eagle dad, can I be honest with you? The power thing, don't suppress that. Even your boy make a mistake. I hope we can spend more time, investment, give more room for them to grow on that, so that they don't have to come to Coach K's session and start to spend another 5-7 years to grow. So that's something you could really, really cultivate a young man, especially young man in your family. And the next thing would be, the power always comes from talking and making mistake. Powerful people need to learn from mistake to build a character. That's the next phase of thing. Maybe one day we'll talk about how to allow young men to make mistake, to fall, to break an ankle, not literally, but pick themselves up. And we are on the sideline to help them to say, yeah, that's also part of the power story. So all the soft power men out there, I salute you. And hopefully today you will be like Zhengde, like, Coach K, can you make me like you? Yeah, I would say, no, I can't. But you are able to transform your mind, say, I get to do this on a daily basis. All right. So all the passion there, I want to say peace out, but I want to say power out. Okay. Have a wonderful night. God bless all of you. Good night.